Hi, Collective. It's Melanie, and this is Queen of Wands Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me. How are you doing this evening? I certainly hope you are doing well. I am so excited to be here offering you messages from Spirit through the greatest and highest and purest white light. Thank you, Jesus Christ, for being here to protect this space. And thank you, Spirit, for using me as a conduit to offer you messages, Collective. So, that being said, I'm going to dive into this beautiful deck. It's one of the very first decks that I was introduced to. It caught my eye as an amateur. And really, I bought this gratitude deck because just that, I'm always looking for something to be grateful for, Collective. And it seems during the time period that I purchased this deck, I was just learning to read tarot cards, and I was going through a period in my life where gratitude was my attitude. I think we've all been there on our spiritual journeys. Each ascension process, we adopt a different attitude of gratitude, and it's usually over something different, a milestone we've reached in our ascension process. Specifically for me, my gratitude right now, man, peace. Yeah. I'm grateful. The first thing I think of when I wake up in the morning is how grateful I am to be living in a mindset of peace. And I've not always had this peace. I guarantee you, Collective. I'm sure you are very much aware of the I don't even have words. I don't even have the words. It's incredible. But I felt called during this full moon energy that we've been going through here. I'm feeling called to see what messages Spirit has for us in this gratitude deck. Spirit, please give us some cards. Tell us what we need to know. What can we zone in on? What can we hyperfixate on in this very moment so that we can connect to you, Spirit, and you can speak to us as a collective, whoever's watching this video, whoever came across my video. It is not by coincidence, nor is it by chance. It's always divinely led. Spirit gave us 3 cards, okay? This first one here, Collective. Praise, flow and change. Nights and the pulse of day. Denise Levertrove. Okay? So it gives a little quote, all right? You can't read this because it's a forward-facing camera, but it gives this little quote at the top and then a breakdown or an elaboration of food for thought below, okay? When you walk through your home today, thank each and every corner of the space for all its silent witnessing of who you are. Whew. Wow. When you think about it, Collective, your home witnesses the 4 walls, right? That enclose you in your home. It witnesses everything you go through. All the ups, all the downs, happy and sad and angry, all the emotions that you don't expose to the world, but yet your home traps that energy inside of it and witnesses everything. Wow. Thank each and every corner of the space for all its silent witnessing of who you are. Whew, love it. Second card. This one is inspiration. By the open air, I swore out my list of pleasures. Sprig of lilac, scent of pine, the sparrows bathing in the draining ditch, their song. By D.A. Powell. It's always like a little riddle, okay? Like you're gonna have to just like, let me repeat it, okay? By the open air, I swore out my list of pleasures. Sprig of lilac, scent of pine, the sparrows bathing in the draining ditch, their song. Okay? Today, try to notice small daily happenings in your environment. What if these mundane events were sacred spells, calling out their secrets to the universe? Wow. This is speaking of the small things, okay? This card, it's speaking of, it's, you know that saying, it's the small things, right? I'm feeling that in this moment, like, what if the mundane events were secret spells calling out their secrets to the universe? Wow. These are almost too deep to elaborate on on the spot, because each and every time I get a message from Spirit, I usually just sit and I close my eyes and I meditate on it. And I think about it. And I just really let it soak in the meaning behind the message, okay? So I would invite you, collective, to do that with these messages, okay? This one says, this is reflection. Enjoy the little things, for one day you may look back and realize they were the big things. Oh my God. This is by Robert Brault, okay? Robert Brault. Did I not just say the little things? Oh my God. Spirit is amazing. What little things happened today that you can be grateful for? How and why did they impact your day? I'm telling you, collective, Spirit speaks. When Spirit wants to speak, Spirit speaks. And even when you think you don't make sense, even when you think you're talking in circles, there's always a reason and a purpose behind it. Wow, I am incredibly blessed. Yeah, I'm incredibly blessed. What a beautiful moment to share with you. And I'd like to go ahead and just end this video here because it's a 10-minute video. And I do think that this whole message right here from Spirit is recapping that the collective needs to be thinking about the little things, the little blessings, the little mundane things that we take advantage of that are big things in Spirit's eyes. So they should be big things in our eyes too. We need to celebrate the small steps. Okay? Don't wait for the milestones. Celebrate each step. Because what we're doing is huge in the eyes of Spirit. We are moving mountains for this planet alone. We are a very small amount of people, collective. I know our mission is to expand the collective and help everyone see that we're moving in a whole different direction here, especially if you resonate with as a light worker, okay, or a star seed. But Spirit's wanting us, the forwarders of this movement, to celebrate these small little things, collective. Okay? I celebrate you. And I appreciate you. Thank you for liking this video. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. It really helps a girl out. You know, I don't advertise or do any of that stuff. You know, I do make some little shorts, some little reels, you know, and I'm just doing what I'm called to do, changing and helping people one person, one life at a time. That's all we can do, collective. Remember, celebrate the small mundane things. Don't wait for the milestones, okay? Love and light, wherever you are. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night.